Greetings, ladies and gentle players. It is another wonderful Friday, and that means it's another wonderful day for basics. As you can see, I'm over here on Pandanet for a change on my Turtles 2Q account. I do believe last week, if all went well, a 3-don video should have been released. So I thought let's scale it a little bit back down. We'll hit up the 2Q, then maybe a little bit lower, somewhere around the DDQ, and then we'll just see where we wind up. Also, since you guys have said that you are all gravy baby with putting out 2 videos as opposed to just like the 1 hour plus long one, I'm going to see how long this is, and if it goes well, maybe we'll start putting out maybe a video in the morning and a video in the evening, or maybe one on Friday and one on Saturday, and just kind of like split those up. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I just know that I want to get a game. And I also know that I couldn't be doing this without the support of my patrons, both on Patreon and my subscribers on Twitch. As you can see down below, those of you who keep track of the number, I'm at 224 subscribers on Twitch. There was crazy gifting this week, so thank you to all of my insane gifting subs this week. That was absolutely ridiculous. And also shout out to my sponsors on Patreon, both those who shall not be named as well as those who do, such as Baduk.club. Thank you ever so much for all of you for in part sponsoring these videos. Alright, got a game with the 2Q. I am black, opening up 4-4 into probably 3-4. I like 4-4-3-4 approach 3-4 stone if one's on the field. I also want to apologize if there is a little bit of fan noise in the background. I got a new GPU, among other things, and I haven't quite ironed out its fan profile yet. It tends to ramp up a little bit. I don't think it's audible, but if it is, sorry. Yeah, I'll do 3-4, and then I'll just see where we're at. I think I need to lower the volume a little bit. That sounds a little bit loud on my end, so let's go ahead and take it down like so. Maybe down to 3 instead of 4. Alright, so I can approach this. I think I will go ahead and do so. I'm not a fan of approach back off into Kobayashi. Approach back off into enclose is pretty strong. I like that. And I'm also a fan of approach back off into Chinese, but you know, that's not exactly basics either, if you know what I mean. He attached on the outside. We're just gonna go ahead and 3-3 him. That's pretty standard stuff. Here he gets outside, I get inside, and everyone's happy. Everyone gets what they want. He'll probably do this one into this one. Also, real quickly, it tickled me, so I'm going to share it real quick. Rip immersion. But on the home screen of Pandanet, it just occurred to me that the person who drew this obviously has no idea what Go is, with all of these empty triangles and stones just like randomly around. That's weird. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. Anyway, Atari, I'll go ahead and connect their 2 cutting points, so he needs to defend. Ideally. He might get greedy and descend, and then we have to decide on whether or not... Okay, he's not going to get greedy here, that's cool. Because then we could cut him and then like really take that, or maybe I would just go back and let him get away with it. I'm not really sure what I would have done there. But yeah, he gets extended. I don't want to be surrounded if I can avoid it, so I'm thinking about playing here. This would be a good option first and foremost, though. Here, and to there, and then do this one. If I do this one now, he can Hane, and then if I respond, he can push and cut me. So I extend, he Hane, I have to connect. And that's awkward. That is awkward. But you know what? If he does it, he does it. I do the 1-point jump. 1-point jumpy. Jump-a-jump-oo. Looks like we're playing a territorial game, so we can mark some moves. Uh-oh, hello. Is he going to play the Hane? If he is, he's got me. I want to play here for the enclosure, so he doesn't use this as effectively. I'm not going to be playing here. Guess I'm going to be playing here. Because, yeah, if we play here, he plays there, and then I have to play here, and then he, like, ladders, and then stuff, and things. So, I'll just defend it this way. It threatens the Hane and Sente, which is nice. Well, not Sente, but if I Hane, the Hane back is not very large. This is a very, very bad position for me. I tried to keep it simple. I really did. Now I have to extend the gun. Make sure that my base is fine. But it's okay. He's gotten a little bit better position than he should have. Because just didn't call him out on some stuffs. This is still a big move. I believe he should be thinking about doing something over in here. Or give me Sente. I mean, that's fine too. Now, these are large moves, but he has an enclosure, so what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We block the extension. Of course. What else could we possibly do but block the extension from an enclosure? That's just opening theory. That's just opening theory, man. That's just the way of it. That's just the way of it. Now, again, I'm going to play there. All right, he wants to grow this. That's fine. Now, a lot of people are uncomfortable backing off here, and they're like, but what if he gets all of the right-hand side as territory? You can't. You cannot take the entire right-hand side in 2 moves. Like, even when you say that out loud, you know how obvious that is. Right? Like, you can't even take a corner solidly in 2 moves. So what makes you think you could possibly take the entire right-hand side in 2 moves? But that fear is there, so people tend to pincer and get into weird fights and strange positions where nothing is really working together because solidity isn't the driving force behind your moves. It's just fear, you know? So yeah, I can play here later on. For now, though, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. This one, huh? Sure thing. I'll play it. Enclosure, extension. Just like my opening theory taught me. Am I really afraid of that? I'm tempted to play a move like over in here. Like, yeah, 3-3-3, blah, blah, blah. But he can't get a base, right? He played here in a way that does not let him get a base. I mean, he wants me to play here, right? And then he can just, like, play here nice and simple. And this is telling me that he's very, very afraid. He wants me to play here, so he can play here. And then my response is very, very kind of soft, and then he can just defend himself. But I could play here and just be like, yo, bro, where's your base? Where's your base? I'm choosing Large Knight to not leave the invasion point behind. I'm just trying to leave a little bit less Aji, as it were. Very territorial game. This game, it looks like. Very territorial. Oh, he's gonna do the throw-in! So, ordinarily I would play here, because we took away his base, now we're going out into the middle, and then after that we'd be threatening to surround or, like, invade. This is a bit of a slow move. If I play here and he plays here, then I need to play, like, here or whatever still. So, we're just not gonna fall for that, and we're gonna come out immediately. Nice little 2-space is pretty solid. Because you can follow that, right? I play here. He has Sente. He'll threaten to surround and grow, because that's what he should have been doing at the start of this. He shouldn't have been going into my corner. He should have been jumping. You know? That's what he should have been doing. But he did not. So, we come out. And then he goes back and plays here. Not the corner, mind you. Because you all know, just as I know, what it is he's really after. I'm gonna Hane here, because I can Hane and then like throw in the Natari and stuff. Like, I'm not sure if the double Hane at the head of 2 and 3 stones or whatever is gonna help me out here, but it's proverbial and the cut's protected, so why not play it, right? I can think of no reason. Look at the grid, look at the grid, look at the grid. Don't want to play here. If I do, there's like the Atari. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Backing off here wouldn't make any sense, so we'll do it. He's going to Hane, and I'm going to Atari, and then he's probably going to Atari me back, and I'm going to take. Then he's going to cut me, and I'm not going to care, because I just took a stone, so I'm alive. And then we'll carry on him, or none of what I just said is going to happen. I mean, that's a possibility, too. That's always possible, you know? You thought you knew what your opponent was going to do. They did nothing of that. So, you know, whatevs. It's cool. Ooh, running away awfully quick, aren't you? Running away awfully quick, aren't you, laddie? Alright, I'll Atari. Or Hane, sorry. Atari comes next. I'm sorry? That is one of the greediest moves I've seen in 100 years. Bet you didn't know I've been playing Go this long. But I have. But alright. If I play here, he gets to play here, and I can't ladder. Because it goes to his stones and not mine. So this is not who I want to play, but I don't want to get into something too aggressive. So if I drop down, it kind of gets awkward. We'll just see where we're going out of here. Like, I honestly don't know. I'll defend. My cutting point's still safe, so that's good. I might want to push here, have him block, and then poke at it. Bet you didn't know I knew exactly what he was going to play. This captures his one stone. Alright, I've had just about enough of your shenanigans, sir. So I need you to pay attention to your shape for a change. And that would be swell. Small knights, man. Small knights, they can be cut. They can be cut. You know they can. We've gone over this stuff a long time now. So and then mix shape here, and then he cuts da 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 da. Not really sure what to play. If I'm being honest, I don't know. Just a tiger mouth, I guess, eh? Alright. Check the ladder. Ladder didn't work. Those of you who can't see it, it's pretty simple. If I played here, ladder would be the Atari, 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 and then either Atari into over, which is a connection, or Atari, oops, sorry, Atari would be from here, into descent again, which I'm dead, or this way, right? So, do. There we go, lesson on ladders. Just draw a staircase. I'll probably poke at his cutting point. It might help me kill that one stone. Okay, his goal here is to connect on the second line. Do I care about that? Is there any reason on this planet why I should care about that? I can't find one. If he wants to give me Sente, he can give me Sente. You do it, bro. You give me that Sente. Now, if I was playing Puppy Go, what would likely happen is I would respond to this and then he would cap me. Right? But at the same time, if he doesn't poke at it, then that's potential shape for later. So, you know, Alright, so I don't feel like actually trying to do anything crazy here. So I think I'm just going to go and settle and see what he wants to do now. There, I've settled. I'm alive, you're alive, we're all alive. Stop it. If you keep playing small moves, I will wind up ignoring you again. Last chance. See, again, small move. He's reinforcing his life of a group that's already alive. It's like, what are you doing, man? So, I mean, I have Sente, so... Looking at Atari here and Atari here. But... I want to know where his shapey are. Is it here? Is he going to play this one? I don't really know for sure. I just kind of want to know. What's up? What's up? What I'm probably going to do is play a large move. Do you know where the large move is? Can you see it? It's obvious. It's obvious where a large move is. You know where it is? You know where it is? Large move going once. Sold. The attachment. Yes, this is what I was wondering about. That means I have an attachment here for some extra endgame up here later on, which is kind of sexy. Like here, turn, here, like poke. This group is killable. I could also just straight push through and cut, because if he Ataris me down and goes over, these 3 stones are dead. So yeah, I was wondering how he's going to defend that, but for now, I'm alive, he's alive-ish, so large points. Only later on, after the large points are gone, will we go back and hello. Okay, well, I guess this corner is mine, so thanks for that. That I don't like. Well, then again, the outside's harsh too, isn't it? Atari slightly awkward. I might wind up living in Sente now, which I shouldn't be doing. So we're going to play here, and he's going to drop down, I'm going to extend, and then play here, and then I'm alive. But I'm alive with cutting on the outside, so he's got to protect. Then I get Sente for another large move. If I play here and he plays here, there's this one, he's going to play there. Well then, that's kind of weird, don't you think? I could just play here, I suppose, and he plays here, I play here. I should play this one, 100% though. I'm thinking of a reason not to do it. I can't think of a single rank that wouldn't push here. Yeah, I can't think of one. I can't think of one. I don't know who would not push that. I still know. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cutting points. Jeez, that hurts. Ooh boy. That's a humdinger of an ouch. Now he needs to start defending his cutting points like right now. I could start cutting. Like if I play here and he defends, then I can Atari. You know? I'll play here, give him a break. Clamping to all these like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So many cuttings. That probably should have been a tiger mouth, but it's okay. There's plenty of room, not really worried. Not really worried. Am I really worried? Here. Alright, I'm not completely worried. You still need to protect the cutting points, otherwise I will just flat out cut, because there's no ladder, there's no net. So this just works. No more. Bum 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 bum. Alright, playing a big move. Bonk. Now what? But yes, I should have played Tiger Mouth here. I don't know why I connected solidly, that was weird. This here is so much better. I will grant him that one. Yes, that is a cut that worked. Not anymore. He's protecting the shapey shapies. Shapey. Unfortunately, he has no territory. And that's a huge mistakey. So the only thing you can do now is try to attack and kill this group. Only thing you can do. If he attacks from here, we go out. If he attacks from here, we go down. I mean, I don't really see a reason to defend it, but tell you what. It's his only win condition. And I've been talking about finding the win conditions for a very, very long time now. I will aid my middle group as a result. His win condition is killing my group. Because he can't win on this little patch of territory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 points. Whatever this happens to be. Now he's going hyper in. He might die there. He might not. I don't really know. Don't really care either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it looks like he will not, in point of fact, drop dead today. But I can connect up, which is sexy. The push and the cut here is irrelevant. So I will go ahead and take the stone. See, push, honey, then what? This corner is something I win on, just like as is. I don't really want to make this shape. We're going to make the shape. We're going to make the shape. We're going to do it. Okay. If I make the shape, he's going to push and cut me, and rightfully so. Let's not make it. I don't want to make it. I think it's kind of a bad shape. I'll just fall back. I can connect there. I can do the same here. And now this just helps connect my group up. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, I can extend 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I mean, this feels good. If he clamps, do not play here. Your stone's dead. If he clamps, go and play this one. He can Atari, but he has to connect. Like so. Now, if he wants this, he can take it, but it's not going to be a large area because he's not able to suddenly get me to back off in Gote and then keep expanding or whatever. I'm just gonna literally play a big move somewhere. What do you think? Here? Is that good? I think it's good. Kind of taking some random points in the middle. This is a game I definitely did not anticipate getting any points in the center of the board. I just didn't. Just didn't. Okay, see, this is something that he could have tried much, much earlier. Now, when I've already defended myself over and over and over again, not so much. So if we push him out, he'll be safe. If I keep him in, not so much. If I keep him in, not so much. I got like this little oval of strength here. Don't. All right. I'll keep it simple, stupid. Nice and simple. Hello? You can do nothing here, sir. Your stones are kind of in trouble. Okay, maybe take a few points here. Seems good. I will say he wants to play here, here, and then try to do something, but doesn't really do anything. You can see here, here, and then if he plays here, we just Atari him and connect or whatever. It's fine. So let's just make sure it can't run anywhere. That's all we need to do. Well, no. That requires a little bit of reading. Fine, I'll Atari. Atari, simpler. Nice, easy. Nice, easy, done. I like it. I like it a lot. Is this corner co? Hmm. 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 No, it's not. I can push once because there's no cutting point here. If there's a cutting point here or here, it'd be troublesome. But if he pushes and I block, there's no Miai cutting point because it pushes into a tiger mouth, right? I can kill that again, can't I? Who cares, don't. But you can see the fact that him struggling to make points is a very, very problematic thing he's experiencing right now. And again, part of that is he went for the influence, but he didn't really go for a lot. What are you doing, sir? Tell you what, I'll just play here. Whatever, it's fine. Just backing off, keep myself nice and strong. I think there's a good chance I might be I should have played here, I know. That way there's a liberty shortage. He really wants to get points in here, but they're not worth anything. But a good chance I might just time-lapse the rest of this or something. Because it'd be a fairly uneventful endgame, I think. So yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and time-lapse the rest of this, do a little bit of review, and that'll be that. All right, so we won by 49.5 points. Now, that might come as a surprise to some people. However, you have to take note of the fact that there is a lot of 1-point territory on this board. 1 point, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's not a lot of points. That's not a lot of points. Comparatively, if you're looking for 15, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right there alone. So, like, the territory that he's got, like, in this section or whatever, is found, like, right here. Not even talking about this one yet, or this, etc., etc. So, yeah, he just doesn't have a lot of points this game. That, in my opinion, sums up the differences on the servers that I've mentioned repeatedly before. On Pandanet, as we see here, we had this particular player. He tried to build up, but after that didn't work. You could see like a lot of kind of passive moves from him, such as here, rather than trying to potentially, let's say, attack the enclosure with an extension for a nice little reduction. A couple of direction mistakes going to my corner and not coming out. These things build up quite heavily. Not playing aggressively against my shape. Things like that. So once he kind of got behind, I think this was the most aggressive move that he played this game. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work because he has just these 2 stones here. He cut me off. That's fantastic. But even if I only did this one, we could play here into here, into like here. And we'd still be doing very, very well because he's very, very low. We got out. All that good stuff. He could have kept playing something like this one. That wouldn't be bad. Now we'd have a few more points of territory. The downside of that, of course, is if he does play this way, then I get a lot of thickness and a group that I could potentially attack. So that would be a little bit unfortunate. Instead, we just played here. I did not go back and play this one as mentioned, because there's just no way to effectively control this into a variation that grants life, let's just say. It's not... not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. So we did Tiger Mouth instead, so we don't lose our stones. We got out. We made sure that we were nice and alive. He lost his corner territory, which is unfortunate. He could have played something like this instead. But then, as you can see from the score estimator here, we're still up by 1 billion points. And yeah, from here, there's just not a lot he can do. He wasn't aggressive. His direction was kind of not so great. And we just got to just keep building. Just keep building. He gave me an enclosure, an extension, which was huge. And there was just nothing he could get done. Just nothing he can get done. Especially enclosure extension into a group that I can attack. That is really, really what you don't want to see. You just don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. That's all there is to it. You don't want to see this thing on the board. This, maybe. We play here. Then maybe he plays something like this. I don't know, maybe something like this would have been okay still. Probably better. You don't get the attack so often. Either way, a couple of slow moves into some passive play equals that is GG. All things considered, very much a bit more of a relaxing game, I guess. Bit more of a relaxing game. Hopefully we could find someone with a little bit more spirit in the next game. We'll see. Till then, hope you're enjoying the videos, and I'll see you next time.